Sippers, sippets, welcome back to another episode of Pour Your Own Problems. I am your host, Mercy. And we're going to get into a video where a disgruntled employee of Luby's calls out the manager because he been spying on underage girls. Let's review.
Hey, boss, he ain't working.
I'm sitting here. Do I gotta flip the tables in this bitch?
Can you repeat yourself?
Do I gotta start smashing the register? Y'all not hearing this? Y'all worry about food. And this man is looking at little girls. What are y'all not? What are you sitting here for? What am I doing wrong? Am I saying anything wrong? I'm not calming down. It's gonna happen after me. And again, and again, and again. Nothing did this already. Nothing happened. Nothing did this already. She blurted out in front of everybody. This has happened before. Excuse me, Luby.
Like dog, I understand the situation, but it doesn't take you to cause this scene. And I'm reading where it said that multiple people prior to this situation has been fired for speaking up and speaking out. So you already see a pattern. But I think that him being disruptive and him causing a scene doesn't help his case in this situation. I'm all for him being an advocate for these young women, for this, this manager allegedly being a predator, spying on young girls, but you gotta have some type of decorum and have some type of have some type of, how should I say this? Emotional tolerance, like, standing firm without being super emotional in this whole ordeal. But let's keep it going.
Hey, this has happened. Somebody been blurting out, hey, this man been doing this in the back. Guess what? She got fired. Nothing happened. I swear to God. No, she got fired, fam. Stop playing with me, Mike. If you keep doing that, Mike, I'm going to make assault is nothing. That's a misdemeanor. That's 90 days in the county. That's an $800 bond, my nigga. Stop playing with me, fam. Do you want your team? Do you want your job? Stop playing with me, fam. What's wrong with you? Trying to save your every day. You don't think like no crazy. You can see you in the same route every day, fam. As soon as this up, when you go click, you go try the same talk every day. Not knowing who you talking to. I got little girls. Ain't no man sitting here pressurizing a little girl. I'm not gonna accept that. You're not gonna tell me what to do, and you not neither. Hey, bro. LB, are you still going?
Like, dog, at the end of the day, you may be morally right if this is happening allegedly, but as a man, you gotta stay on your square. And and I understand because it's a sensitive matter, especially if you got children, you got little girls, but you still gotta keep a level head. And all this makes you look like, if I didn't read the caption, if I wasn't hearing anything, any audio in this video, I could just say that this man is a maniac and he's lost his mind. Because you're being all over the top. You're being disruptive. And it's not saying that your points are not valid, but the way that you're going about it and carrying yourself makes you look more crazy than the actual person that you are accusing at this point in time. So you got to take that into consideration, man. But let's keep it going.
Are you still going to be here? It's disrespect on my end. It's disrespect. Please stay away from me. You with this. You doing this for money. You with this. Anybody still work here? After they know that these girls you went to and look at his head, you with this. That's wrong. That's not right, LB. That's not right. I don't care.
But like, again, if you're not for it, walk away. Walk away from the job. And it's okay. But don't cause a scene. Don't be that person. Don't be that guy. Like I said, you're making a better case for this person that allegedly is doing this, being a creep, versus yourself. You look like the person that needs to leave. You look like the person that needs to be arrested, that need to be apprehended, based off because you're being too emotional. You need to stand on your toes and stand firm, but and come down a little bit so that you can be heard, so that you can be a representation standing up for these young women. But the way you carry yourself doesn't, in my opinion, doesn't make this situation look good.
I'm telling you why. Do you want to see the text messages? Would that make you walk out the door with me? Would that make you walk out the door with me? You walk out with me and you see the text messages and listen, that's what you do. Hello? Hey, excuse me. Hey, I see a gold Chevy. Hey, you got it, bro. I'm in front of a lot of people too. I need to make sure that if this Chevy not gone in an hour, we finna run this bitch. Hey, it's a white boy with glass. Hey, someone on the phone for real, right? Hey, if he not gone in an hour, I need this bitch flipped. And that's on my mom. Hey, wow, take your phone. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. So all you gonna do is scream and tell them all.
And see, now he attacking this woman. You look like the crazy person. What are you doing? Are you really advocating for these alleged young women that's being spied on by your manager? You're causing a scene. You being disruptive. You being rude. You have no decorum about yourself. So, bro, you are at this point in time, in my opinion, you are wrong. You are so wrong in this situation. Why are you being so irate? Now, it sounds like this lady's about to call the police on you because you're being disruptive. You're out of control at this point. You trying to illustrate what he's been doing, but can't nobody hear you. Can't nobody understand nothing that you're talking about. You got to remember, you got other patrons there that are coming to eat, that are coming there. If you don't like what's going on, then leave, and leave peacefully. But if you're talking about you're advocating for somebody, you are doing the complete opposite at this point, at this juncture. And granted, like I said earlier, all right, I get it. He got girls. He want to be a protector, but the way he's going about it is totally out of line, out of pocket, in my opinion.
Man, get the fuck away from me. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? We in Pasadena, the laws don't come quick. I know where I'm at. I know what I'm doing. Huh? Bro, you know I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. It's raining outside. They can't see me. I'm finna come right. Hey, I'm serious.
No, I think that dog is out of pocket. He's doing too much at this point in time. And I feel that at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, if that's how you feel and that's how passionate you are about this whole situation, then you should be calling the police. I would have called the police, or I would have set my phone up where I could record these encounters. But the first thing that I would have done, I would have called the proper authorities so that they can handle this situation, so that they can have an investigation. Because if it's been going on, that means that it's going to continue to happen. But you're being a poor representation of what you want to, of the people, of the young people that you want to represent. If this manager is really doing this, you should have called, all of y'all should have called, first of all of y'all should have called the police so that they can investigate. And so that you can have some type of tangible proof, I would have recorded him. But see, when you irate and when you just all over the place, you're not thinking coherently and thinking about what you could do. Because at this point, you're not being an advocate, you are being a disruptor. And then you start going at the other employees. You start attacking that woman that was on her phone. The other, it looked like she was probably another manager or something. But my thing is, you're still wrong, my guy. Wrong is wrong, right is right. But sippers, y'all tell me how y'all feel about this whole situation in the comments. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It's your boy Mercy. I'm out.